11:39 a.m. in the country of Togo, capital Lomé, and going to fly this morning's route again. This time in the full light of day. So we're lining up on runway 22. Now I sent the drone up earlier, and something else I discovered was probably the only high-rise building in Lomé, and as we take off I'll fly straight ahead to the coast, 2 miles, and you'll see it on the right. I think it's a government building by the look of it. There's a complex there with a high-rise, so watch out for that just after takeoff. So here we go, full throttle, and wheel brakes off, we're rolling. 40 knots, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating 6 degrees up, gear up, flaps up, and you can see the building now already, just off the right canopy rail. So we'll keep flying straight towards that and just have a peek.
6007, continue for east departure.
As we level off, we're at 500 feet at the moment. We'll stay at that height as we fly past. I'll actually get the right wing camera going. Mike India Golf 1.
Tower MiG-007, continue for east departure.
Yeah, there's no limit to the number of interesting things you can find flying around this world. So tall high rise, and if you look next to it you'll see kind of a circular garden with the building in the middle. I reckon it's a government building. That's my theory. Very cool. Right, let's get back on course. We're supposed to be flying east up the lovely beach here. Looks very, very inviting down there. Right, so 500 feet. I might stay at 500 feet for the moment, because that's a pretty good altitude to fly along beaches. And let's call up the map and just get my height sorted out, get my trim going so I can fly with hands free. I'm also going to fly over the water a little bit so we can get a good look at the beach. There we go. Right. Speed's good, altitude's good. Let's call that map up. Let's see what we can see. Here it is. Zoom out a little bit and we can see we're heading towards waypoint 1. Now the magenta line doesn't follow the beach strictly, because as with most flight plans you just draw a straight line between 2 points, and in this kind of flight we can either stick to the straight line or we can do some sightseeing along the way.
6007, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
Tower MiG-007, frequency change.
So waypoint 1, the triangle, is, as we know from the briefing, a bridge. So we'll be looking out for that in 2 or 3 minutes. Just, as I said, I'll stay over the water so we can get a nice clear view of the beach, which is very nice looking, I have to say. I like the beach. Now, we can see more blue over there. That's Lake Togo. So let's climb to 1500 feet now. So we can see if we can spot our next turn point coming up. Once again, I'll go over the water a bit because we're going to turn left. So there's the lake, we can see that pretty clearly. It's a big lake. And we're looking for where it enters the sea. That's our turn point. So not quite visible yet. We're at 1,500 feet. Just stay up here. Let's get the tip camera going up. Lovely. Looking north. Very nice. Something I did notice earlier is that jetty going out into the sea. There you go. First time I've seen that. Must be some kind of iron ore or some kind of ore delivery system going out to the deep water onto the cargo ships. Wow. I had not noticed that before. Proving, as I said, there's no limit to what you can find on these flights. And this is my second full flight plus many hours with the drone looking around. Now, pull out the map and we'll see that we are almost at our turn point, which is a bridge just off the nose at the river mouth, and we can just see it coming into view now. And we're going to turn and fly up that long lake. In fact, I'll zoom the map in a bit. There we go, so we can see it more clearly. Here's our bridge. Take a picture. And turn left. Fly up that lake. Righto, so the next waypoint is, doesn't that look great? Next waypoint is at a shopping mall. Now, first time I've used a shopping mall as a turn point, but for good reason. It has very bright, there's another bridge too, by the way. It has very bright blue roofs, it's in the centre of town. That big intersection, it's pretty easy to spot. Not all shopping malls are easy to see from here. Some of them blend in very well. Beautiful lime greens over there. Every top of green you can think about is probably right there. Okay. I'll check my altitude, I got a bit low. Coming back to 1,500 feet. Now once again I'm going to veer right so I can turn left over the turn point. Now let's pull the map up and so yeah, it should be coming up just left of our nose shortly, and I'm going to slow down. Let's give it a bright blue roof. It's at the, I can see the crossroads now, and I can see the blue tinted roof stands out very well against all the other wall colours. There it is. It's the Vaughan shopping mall. Excellent. Now another hard left turn. And I'll check the map. See if we've turned enough. Yep, we have. So we're now looking for the top of this lake. I'll zoom out a bit. There we go. Now I've turned a little bit too much, so I'll come back to the right. Let's me look at the turn point, which is going to be the top corner of Lake Togo, where a river enters it. And okay, turn the map off for a moment. Wow, look at those greens. tin can out there, and wow, spectacular. So we're getting close. Check the map again. Yeah, very close now. Going to zoom in a bit. There we go. Excellent. Okay, map off and looking out the window, looking for a river. Looking for a river. It's going to be pretty small. Can we see it? Yes, we can. Kind of turns to the right and then parallels the shore and then goes into the lake. So there it is. Got it. Excellent. Great. So there's Lake Togo, and way up there is where we turned up to the shopping mall. Right, so if we keep going pretty much straight ahead, I think, if I zoom out, I think we'll see, yep, we're heading back to the airport. Very cool. So I'm going to call up and see where they want us to land. Let's call them up. Find them first, which is Togo Airport. Number 3, asking for a landing. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower MiG-007, 900 miles northeast, 2,400 feet to land. MiG-007 Tower. Altimeter 29.
You can see the airport now.
274 at 7. Fly straight at runway 22.
22, excellent. Mike India Golf 1.
Make straight at runway 22, MiG-007.
Great, so he's saying we can fly straight in. Let's get the map sorted so we can see by the white line down the middle of the runway. Oh, we can see the whole runway there.
07 with 274 at 7. Cleared to land runway 22.
And at that point we can quite clearly see the airport. We're at 2,400 feet at the moment. 3,000 feet will probably help when you're looking for an airport. And now I'll get sorted out for landing. Mike India Golf 1. Yep, trying to. Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 22, MiG-007.
Right here, so gear down. Trimming down. Adjusting the lineup. Flaps full. Trim down, coming in pretty fast, but we'll see how we go. One thing I like about this airport is there's a lot of clear land around it, so it stands out quite nicely. Some of them are quite hard to see. You've got the greys around it, the grey on the airport, and then you've got the greens and the reds all around it. Speed brake out. Going pretty fast. Very fast approach actually. Gear is down. It's going to be a long landing. 156 knots. Yeah, that's a very fast approach. I was talking too much. That's my excuse. Okay, 124 knots. 120. We touchdown at 115. Worked out alright actually. But yeah, it's a good idea not to talk or SMS or use Facebook or any of that stuff while you're landing. You should really pay attention. Okay, well I look for the taxiway, which is somewhere up there on the right. I will sign off. FAB.